Guys, welcome to my new home. This is officially my new laboratory where I'm going to be making brand new Sprunky OCs. I'll just give you a quick tour of the place. So we got like my little bed area over here. Here's where I've been sleeping. We got a little capybara up here, some street signs, and then the rock is over here. We got a nice TV with some beanbags for people to come hang out. We got some speakers. I got a desk over here, trash can, some lamps. And then we got my science area over here. As you can see, we've got some Sprunky heads laying around. We got Endo's head over here. We got Vineria, Jevin, Garnold. We got a big chamber, which I'll show you guys in a second. But then we also have like a key control pad here. And then a giant whiteboard. We also have a testing normal world and a testing horror world. I'll show you guys that now. This is the testing horror world. We can close that. And then if we go over here, we have the testing normal world as well. The testing worlds are going to be so we can see how the OCs interact with the world around them. But guys, today I want to make a brand new Sprunky. I have an idea of kind of what I want to do. The reason I have this whiteboard is so I can kind of draw it out and get an idea of how to put it together. So I think I kind of want to go with some sort of like music box look. So if we just draw kind of a shape here, rough shape, this is like our Sprunky shape here, okay? That's like the body. And let me fill in some of these holes here. Honestly, I'm not doing too great of a job, but it's fine. And then instead of doing a circle head, I think what I want to do is I want to do more of a square. So something like this, okay? And then what I want it to do is have maybe some eyes here. Okay, that's normal, right? But then instead of a brain, I want his head to open up kind of like a music box. So it would be kind of like this. I guess that's how it might look. And then inside, let's see, what do we have here? We're gonna do yellow. I want to do like a ballerina. You know how like the old like ballerinas were like in the music boxes? So like that. I don't know. That's a bad drawing, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then maybe he can have like a key sticking out here because like you need obviously a key to open the music box and wind it up. That's what I'm thinking. And now I'm also trying to come up with some names. I don't know. Maybe like, what do we think? Like Twisty, maybe? I don't know, because you have to twist the key. We can just write them all out here. Guys, my handwriting is so bad. I'm trying to write with a mouse. Okay, we got Twisty. That's one of them. Who else do we got? Let's do one down here. We can do it like that. Okay. Boxy. I mean, Boxy kind of sounds like Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's, so I think we're gonna red line through that. What else can we do? All right, what about something like... Oh, wait, hold on. I need the black pen back out. What about something like Loli, like lullaby? I don't know. Like sometimes music boxes, they sing lullaby. I don't know. I guess that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, what about windy? That's kind of like twisty. I guess it looks kind of like windy, though. I don't know how you'd spell that. Windy. We could do it like that because you like wind up the music box. I don't know. Okay, kind of in a similar vein, we could do winder. That's not a bad idea. Okay, I like winder. I don't hate that. I'm not going to lie. We could also do something like spinny because the ballerina up top spins around. All right, we'll come back to names for now. I'm going to leave some of these boxy I'm getting rid of. But I think it's time to finally cook this up. I'm just going to press a few buttons here. And then we should be able to go in this chamber and activate it and turn into whatever we create. So I'm going to just do the code right now. Okay, the code is done. I'm really excited to see what it cooked up. I honestly think the idea that we came up with was really good here. That being said, let's give it a try. Okay, so we got to open it. Oh, wait, I just closed it. We got to open it up. Okay, now it should be open and we can go. Yeah, we can go in. Okay, so as soon as I step on that plate, we are going to morph into whatever OC I just created. All right, here we go. I'm not going to wait any longer. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is actually so fire. Okay, the machine cooked up a fire morph. Look at this. Wait, the ballerina is sick. And there's a key down here. It's gold, and so is the ballerina. Wait, I kind of like the inside of this music box. Maybe I wish there was some sort of like mirror in here. I feel like in a music box, there's like always a mirror, but I like the wood. I like that it's a wood box, and I like his eyes. Honestly, it's kind of perfect. I don't think there's any animations yet. So guys, leave it down in the comments how you think that this morph should be animated. I would love to hear your thoughts. And honestly, guys, if you have any ideas for Sprunky OCs, please leave them in the comments, because I would love to cook up some new morphs with my machine. And this is just a phase 1 morph. I wonder what it would look like in phase 2. Maybe we'll try to do it later this video, or leave it down in the comments how you think it should look in different phases. But guys, now I think it's time to hear what this unnamed morph sounds like. All right, guys, I actually love that. I think it's perfect. I will say, though, for a phase 1 morph, it is a little eerie. But guys, I still don't have an idea for a name. I mean, we have a bunch of ideas, but I don't know what to do. Obviously, by the end of this video, we will have an idea for a name. But if you guys have a different idea, please leave it in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. But guys, now I think we should test it in the normal world. Let's go inside. Let's see what it looks like. You can see we have a very small testing room. Okay, and this tree should probably be bigger because I know that this morph is not as tall as the tree. But wow, guys, look how sick this looks. Oh my gosh. Okay, it actually looks really sick in here. Honestly, it might look really cool in the horror test world as well, because it is kind of a dark morph. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's not phase 2, it is kind of dark. Yeah, honestly, this is pretty sick. I really like this a lot. I think the machine did a great job cooking this morph up. Guys, I still don't know what we should name it. I feel like maybe Spinny because of the ballerina. Okay, wait, I can't move my camera. What is going on? All right, I had to leave and rejoin, and unfortunately, we lost all the names that we wrote down. But I think for now, I'm gonna go with Spinny, just because the ballerina up top here, once this is animated, should be spinning around, and music boxes are known for spinning. So I think I'm gonna call it Spinny for now. But if you guys have a better idea, again, please let me know in the comments. Honestly, look how fire this is. Like, he could just sit and like watch TV. That is so sick. I think I want to invite some of my friends to come react to Spinny officially and see what they think of this brand new OC morph. Bingo, do you know why I have brought you here?
I have no idea. You just told me to join the server. What's going on?
All right, listen. Okay, so first of all, you've never seen this place before, right? This is my brand new, my lab. Welcome to my house. I realize I haven't shown you this, so what do you think?
Wow, this is awesome. I like the pictures over here. I like the bed. I like this big drawing board too. How do you do? You just click here.
Yeah, you click the color and then you can change the size of the brush.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it doesn't show up for me. Okay, well, hopefully you're enjoying that. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I actually did something really cool, okay? I actually made my own Sprunky OC with my new contraption over here. I'm just going to show it to you. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So I actually just decided on a name. It's called Spinny, okay? And I know that's probably not going to be the first thing you expect when you see this, but maybe you could help me come up with a different name. I don't know. But here we go. This is my brand new morph. Yup.
This is crazy. What is this? Is this a ballerina? What is that in the middle?
Yeah, so this is a music box Sprunky that is a ballerina in the middle, and you can see you open it by the key, you twist the key, and then it should be spinning around. I don't have animations on this morph yet, but obviously you can see it. And do you want to hear it?
Of course I want to hear it.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, how did you even do that?
I know, it's all my new contraption over here. I can't reveal my secrets yet, but I will say we are going to be expanding on this like crazy. Like, I'm going to make this into an entire Sprunky OC making factory. Honestly, you could even come in here once and you can make your own Sprunky OC. That's the goal ultimately, is this is going to just be a giant Sprunky OC workshop. But you can try it for yourself if you want. You can actually go in there and you can turn in to this Sprunky.
How do I work this contraption? Do I just press the button and then walk in?
All right. It should be open and you should just morph into Spinny. Try it.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yo! We got 2
Spinny.
Spinnies. Yo, this is actually so fire, bro. All right, you gotta also see, I made a normal test world and a horror test world. Check these out. This is the normal world over here. What do you think? It's kind of a vibe. I think this tree is a little bit too small, but honestly, kind of a vibe.
Yes, this is definitely a vibe. This is awesome.
All right, we gotta check out the horror world too. Honestly, I don't know which one I like better. Which one do you think Spinny fits with better? I low-key feel like since it's phase 1, it's probably better for the normal world, but I don't know. It could work in here.
Honestly, I think it works in both worlds, but I'd have to say phase 1. I'd probably go with the normal world.
Yeah. I was thinking
later down the line, you make a different one. I don't know.
I know. I think I'm going to make a phase 2. Honestly, if the people wanted, I might even make like a 3 and a 4, and I might just keep going. Spinny, honestly, is such a sick morph. I might just keep adding phases, but honestly, I am so happy with how this one turned out. I actually just drew this on the board. I came up with this idea and then I just put it in the machine and it popped out. And now I'm really happy, honestly. I think next video, I'll probably make a phase 2 Spinny, but I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, but honestly, what would you rate it out of 10? Like, what would you give it?
If I had to rate this Sprunky from 1 to 10, I would probably say 8.8.
All right, 8.8. Honestly, that's pretty good. That's actually a pretty high rating.
For your first custom Sprunky, I'm gonna have to say this. That's a good rating in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it could get much better on your first try. Honestly, I'll take an 8.8, definitely. I think when I make phase 2, you'll like phase 2 better. I think phase 2, like, I already have some ideas. Like, I could definitely put, like, teeth around the border of the box. Honestly, I'm not even gonna spill the ideas because, like, I just want the people to see it when it finally happens. But yeah, honestly, yo, thank you for joining and checking out Spinny. I honestly cannot wait to make more, and I will definitely, bingo, I will definitely show you as soon as I make them. And honestly, who knows, if the people want it, you can even join in here and make your own Sprunky. But guys, I just uploaded a new video on my second channel. It should be showing up on the screen right now, or you can click the link in my description to check out more of my Sprunky content. And don't forget to subscribe.